guys, this is Jamie Magrich. I'm coming to you from my craft table. Today is November 10th, 2018, and I'm going to show you how to make this card today. It's all stamping. There's no die cutting involved with this one. It's a very simple card. Let me put you on the mount and show you what we're going to use. Okay, let's make sure you can see. Okay. We have a piece of Whisper White, which is 4 by 5, 5 1/8 by 3 3/4. We have a piece of Night of Navy, which is just a hair larger than that. I think it's 1/8 of an inch smaller than 4 1/2 by 5 1/4, and then a standard A2 size card base, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. Okay, so we're going to start with a Whisper White piece. We need the Stamparatus today. We're going to be using the Snow is Glistening stamp set. This tree here, the sentiment below it that says Merry Christmas to you and peace on earth to all the world. This falling snow and this little polka dotted one. And then from the dashing deer, we're going to use these 2 deer here at the bottom. Okay. For ink pads, we're going to be using the Balmy Blue, Pacific Point, and Shaded Spruce. We're going to be using the Tombow Mono Multi Glue and a couple D blocks. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is stamp the background with the Balmy Blue. For this part, we're just going to be using the stamp block. And just use this piece. Okay, so we're going to start with the one with the snowflakes on it. We're going to ink it up. I'm going to stamp it twice across the top. Stand up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, if you're a little bit short, it's okay because we'll just add a little ink with the sponge or dauber afterwards. Okay, try to line it up. Okay, we're done with that one. Now we're going to take this polka dotted one. We're going to fill in the background, but we want to stop about 1 inch from the bottom. So we're just going to stamp, stamp, turn it around for some difference. A little bit more. Okay, then we're done with that one. Okay, we're done with the Balmy Blue, so we're going to put that one away. Now we're going to bring over our Stamparatus. I've already mounted the stamp set just to make it a little bit easier. Well, before we do that, I need to ink this edge. I forgot. Let me grab that blue. I have a little finger dauber here. And we're just going to ink the top here. Make sure I'm in camera so it's the same color as the rest of the sky. Snowness. Just the top edge. You could probably do all the way around it if you wanted to. Okay, so we're done with that. Okay, now in my Stamparatus, I'm used to working in the corner. I always use my MISTI and I do it in the corner. In order to do that on the Stamparatus, I had to make a device that would lift it up a little bit in the corner. So I took 3 magnetic sheets. They're magnetic vent covers. And I took the foam pad and I measured and I cut them and cut the corners so that they fit in here perfectly. And then my magnet still works, and I can now stamp in the corner easily. So we're going to start with the Christmas tree. I'm going to go straight up and straight down. We'll put it in. Whoops, I'm going to turn my... So it's this way. Alright. I'm going to put this in the corner. Can you see? Over a little bit so I can ink it. And then we're going to take the shaded spruce. We're going to ink up the tree. And I have a magnet here. I'm going to put it on so it doesn't move. See how well it still magnets with those magnets in there? So my shim doesn't interfere with the magnets. Okay, get it good and inked. Alright. That looks good. So we're done with the shaded spruce. Actually, there's this little spot in that center that didn't stamp, so I'm gonna ink it again and see if I can get it. Much better. Okay, that's why I like the Stamparatus and being able to put it in the corner. Then you know you're in the right spot. Okay, now we're gonna do the star at the top. Okay, put it up and down. Pull it out, turn it around, put it straight in again. Okay, and we're going to, oops, wrong side. I gotta put it on this side. Yep, that's the top of the tree. Okay, so now we're going to, I'll just turn this so you can see. We're going to use the Pacific Point, and we're going to do the snowflake at the top of the tree. Well, flip it over. Very nice. I'm going to stamp it again just because I want a nice crisp. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm done with this plate. Let's bring in the other plate. It has the sentiment on it. We're going to also stamp that with the Pacific Point. Get up well. Stamp it down. Even pressure. Very nice. I'm just ink it again just to make it a little bit darker. Now we're going to remove this plate. We're going to bring in the deer. Now the deer have their foam on it, so we need to remove the foam plate off of the Stamparatus. I do have my paper. Where did I put it? I used it before. There we go. Alright. Now the deer are going to go this way, so let's put this in this side. Turn it back around this way. Make sure everything's in the corner. So if we need to stamp it again, we can without it moving. Ink up the deer with the Pacific Point again. These are the rubber stamps. They ink up well. Even pressure all the way around it. Very nice, but I'm going to again stamp it again just to get a little bit crisper image. One benefit of using the Stamparatus is you can do that easily. that's it. That's all the stamping. Close the ink pad. Put this over here so it doesn't get ink everywhere. Put this back in so I don't misplace it. Alright, now we can assemble the card. I don't keep my magnet on my stamparatus, I keep it up on my wall so I know where it is. And we're just going to use the Tombow Mono to put the pieces together. As usual, you want a little bit of glue all the way around, not too much. Have a little layer. This one's going to have a little bit less of a layer than the original one because I want a little bit of a white layer around the blue layer to add just a little bit more definition. Okay, then we'll mount this to the card. Tiniest little white layer around the edge. Alright, then we're going to take a rhinestone, just a single large rhinestone, clear jewel, and put it right in the center of the snowflake. And that is our card for today. Here's the original. Quite a simple card, but it's really kind of pretty. Well, thank you for joining me at my craft table. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day.